Welcome everyone! Welcome to another Coke stream! Look at that! Marutochi ready in chat and Meluto! Look at that! Well, give me a second because I can barely hear myself. My gain! Where is my gain there? Give me a sec. Can I bring it back like this? Like, is that it? Not yet. Give me a sec. No. Oh no, I cannot control C. Oh no. Well, give me a sec. Maybe I can boost it from here. I cannot remember the exact. Give me a sec. Oh no. Technical issues. My demise. Audio properties. How much gain did we have before? Let's try this. I think it was almost max. Can we do? Was it like 12? Yeah, that's better, right? Holy flip. Yeah. Oh no. I cannot touch the slider at all or it explodes. Can we get it back? Yeah, alright. Holy flip. Well, we're back. Update what? Undo update what? Winders? Well. We're gonna work today on Slinky's project, on Slinky's present for a bit, okay? In a bit, in less than 2 hours, okay? We're gonna play Peak. Okay? Yes. Of course. Let me get Blender back. Slinky. There we go. I have the tutorial on the side. It's gonna explain me how to animate this link. I have to change the color of the sliders, as far as I know, okay? But let's see how this Linky Wizard does it. Okay, let me put a little bit of background music. No ads, please. No ads. Kirby music, please. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go. Geometry nodes. So I know we can animate it changing these colors, right? Like this to get the Mega Slink effect. Sliding that. Sure. But I need to. You can keyframe it with something over here. But let me check the tutorial. Let me go to the corner. How are you doing, Maro? How was your stream yesterday? Did you manage to sleep a little, at least? I'm glad you are awake. You're tired. Understandable. I barely made it. It is ultra late, so it's gonna be an atomic stream. Because tomorrow I need to be awake in the morning. I need to go to the hospital pharmacy to get my meds for allergies. I need to be there. I'm charging my car battery right now. I took it out of the car. I was gonna say this morning, but it was this afternoon. Okay. Let's go. Slinky Wizard, tell me the way. Keyframe this. So, choose active color stop. 1 or 2. Okay, how can we do this? Because he has the animation thingy on this window too. On this viewport. Ah, I have it here. I have it here. Let's see. So we can do what? Okay, first frame. We change this white one to a gray. Okay, well, yeah, to be honest, on ours, I don't want it to fully compress. I want it to be dancing from one side to the other. So I'm gonna do, we cannot do it with this. Cannot do it with this color, right? But there is a way to do it, I think. And it is not sliding this, right? Yes, it is sliding this. Can I? No, this is only changing the amount of coils, right? But it gives that effect. But ideally, you know, we'll only move the coils from one side to another. But I mean, I could do that too. That could be legal enough to give the illusion of movement, right? So that's vibing there. The slinky is vibing. Okay, so we can do something like that. This could work, but how can I do that? Can I do it just moving the colors slightly? Or does it compress? Yeah, it compresses it. Can I keyframe something here? Can I do... Let me see. How do you keyframe that? Let me see. How can I do keyframe everything in one here? Oops. Was in YouTube there. So keyframe everything here, right? It's probably this link itself. Can I open bake named attributes? Can I? Or select all, keyframe all. Let me open the side here. The empty, I don't care about the empty is the image, whatever. The cube, to be honest, the cube, the curve is what's using, the node is in the cube, right? So I guess we should animate the cube. Okay, everything is keyframe in frame 1. Can I do in frame 20 something? Can I slide this color and keyframe again? Will that work? No, it does not. That sucks, but I guess I can control some parameter here and there. Let me see. This color is a value that comes here. Is there another parameter we can change here? This height. Yeah, I don't want to change the height. What's this? Rotation. Probably not. Resolution, probably not, right? This works. I can keyframe this value, maybe. Let's see. Number of times the spiral makes a full rotation. Okay. Insert keyframe. Wonderful. Nice. I want to key you at 0. So we're gonna delete this full keyframe, right? I'm gonna do at 1, insert keyframe, and at 24, for example, we're gonna change it. Okay, another keyframe. I don't want to replace, insert a keyframe for current UI active property. Replace, yeah, because, okay, because I was, we can do it. Nice, 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 nice. I think, yeah, geometry nodes, there is my keyframe. Rotation spiral. We have it animated. I wanna chunkify this boy because I want it to look more like Slinky, right? So it needs to be wider, needs to be a chunkier boy. So I need to go not to the circle, probably to this, right? This boy, made you what? S to resize you. That's not doing anything. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Is that cube even? Yeah, it's this link itself. Do I need this boy? I don't. This point I'm not sure. Do I need it? Do I don't? Okay, it affects that rotation. Understandable. Never thought I would ever see someone keyframe a value. You didn't know it was possible or what? Yes, I have done it before, I think. For what exactly? It was on a node or for something. I don't know. Was it a color? Was it for faces? Face swaps in a texture for materials, I think. Something like that. I have done it previously. It was not for Chibi Koukei, it was for the Koukei Assistant. And the Koukei Assistant is a low poly version of Chibi Koukei that has the face textured in. So it changes the expressions instead, like Chibi Koukei there blinks in 3D and opens his mouth and everything, right? But this other low poly Koukei changes his whole face with a material change. Yup. How are you doing, Neutra? How was your day? Or how is your day going? Today, your short was published. The short where you did the claw self-rescue there. It was impressive, man. It was published to the Ultra W Neutra. So. Let me get this slinky boy. How can I chunkify you? No, I know, just in the here. I need to look for one of these parameters and just keep it here. That's the thickness. I need to radius thickness too. Or maybe we can increase this one, right, and decrease that one. Not really. decrease you. No, it is chunky. So maybe here. That's the rotation, resolution. Eep. Let me see. Going great. 2 days away from holidays. Full holiday for Christmas. Yes, yes. Look at that. That's amazing. Christmas is so cool. Are you gonna get presents? Are you gonna get presents for Christmas? Eh? I hope so. Good presents. Let me see. Let's try to look for the weights. I don't think it is this one, right? No. That's not it. And this is for it to be constant, right? Oh, this helps the chunkification. Nice. Slinky is almost. It's almost touching there, right? Almost. I would say it ends here, so it should almost be touching. So I need to crank that up. The 3 days are the present. Well, fair enough. At least, I don't know, a little Steam gift card or something. A little something in there. But yeah, I mean, the days without class and internships are a blessing too. Nice. So I can keyframe you here and have you loop infinitely there. Beautiful. Nice. So that would be Slinky's idle animation, right? All the time, vibing there, vibing. Nice. So I think we can go back to the normal Blender layout. Nice. I got the boy vibing here. Make it bigger. The problem is that the scale is gonna be a bit... I was not checking for the scale. And this guy measures 10 meters, okay? Slinky is a big boy. It is what it is. Because if I resize it, my parameters are gonna change. So I guess I can scale it up after the fact. It's fine. Or even in Word or whatever. You can scale it over there. And it should still work. Should I let me pay for the consequences of my own actions? But should scale everything. Let me try to fix it. Problem is it's gonna explode, right? Make it measure like 150, something like that. It's a biggest link, but I mean more reasonable. Now when I apply transforms to everything, it's gonna explode. Okay, for you can stay like that. For the curve, This is the problem, right? I can... Yeah, the problem is I cannot apply geometry nodes because I'm animating it. So it can be giant or I need to find new values. You have to put, yeah, I have to. So here, everything, I need to play with the height. Shouldn't be like 17 meters. Okay, that's legal enough. Needs to be... Okay, we're gonna be animating that value. This chunkification is actually correct. But you know, it's kind of flat. Shall I play with the circle? Probably not. It is this radius. Nope. Is it this scale? In a way. That helps. We need more coils, but this way it will be more legal, you know. More coils in there. I will animate that. Let's check the reference there. So a little less than that. Something like that could be legal. 27. Okay, 27. Gonna copy that. Put it in 1. Read those keys. Go to 1, to 27. Key that. 24, we're gonna do... I don't want the density to disappear suddenly, so let's try something like that. Does that work? Kinda. Can it go back? Maybe I can make it go the other way too. So that would be here. I'm gonna do it affects the density quite a bit. So if I make you go over there, is this legal or... Yeah, it should go probably to the other side too, right? So this is 27 minus 6. So 27 plus 6. Okay, that. And we need to double the frames. Can I add 24 here? Yep. That's great from Blender, that you can straight up add and subtract things everywhere and divide and multiply in every field, that's great. So let me think. So would be goes to the right, goes to the left, and goes to the center. Back to the center. Plus 24. And back. Is this legal? Not really. Because it's like locked in there. Like stops at the middle. So should this end one frame earlier? Is it that noticeable? 27 and 27 should be there, right? Let's see. I guess it should look properly. Has a little jump. Right, left, right. Don't know why that happens. Shall it stop here at the middle too? And this, let's make this exact. 21. And key that. Is that keyed? 27. It is, right? Maybe not. And that's 95. It should be seamless, but I don't know if it's a Blender thing or what. 24. What are you? 21. It's like the, I don't know. Is this one faster than the rest? Goes from 27 to 21. From 21 to 27 to 27 plus 7 to 27 again. And it skips here. So that they coincide. And I don't know, maybe that's not very seamless, right? There is like an impulse when it ends. I mean, I can try to end it at 96. Let's see. But now it will probably like do a little stop or what? If I end at 96. There is also a little issue there, right? There is a difference between this and can we jump to the start? Can I do 0 or and this? They are identical there, right? They are identical, but there is a switch. Might be, I don't know, might be, can it be seamless? Really? Like, is it a glitch here? I don't know. Whatever. Let's model, and if we have to fix the animation, it's only a few parameters, right? Nice. Let me see. So, has his eyes there, has a little hat. How are we gonna do the hat? Full 3D hat or flat hat? Let's do the eyes. We can start with, I can start with a plane. Sure. I have the magnet. No magnet, please. Resize. I can do them a little bit crooked too, to be honest. I can do whatever we want here. Let me see. So that it remains on brand there. Can subdivide this boy. Let me see here. It's a bit rotated, but I can use that as a base. I need more resolution in there. Please let me know when it's time to pick. If I lock in too much, just say cookie. It is pick time. When did that happen? Beautiful. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Mm-mm. And here, well, I guess I can get that. Try to reshape it here. Mm. Let's see. This link is kind of messy. I should change a few resolution options over there. Okay. Mm-mm. Let's see. Mm-mm. Okay, that could be legal. Merge that at center. Beautiful. Okay. The mustache. I can do it with this voice even. Okay. Nice. The great Slinky is gonna come to life here. Nice. Let's see if we can capture the style here too. Oh, maybe with grease pencil and the shaky line, we could do like a cool effect. I don't know if that exports though. Could be exported as an animation, maybe. Nice. Okay. Let's see. This mustache is tricky. It's very spirally, very shaky. The line there. Hard to follow. Hard to follow. What is going on over here? Can I? Yeah, hide this link because I need to enhance the view there. Let me see. Enhance. We need all the resolution there. High precision blending over here. Yes. Be careful. We cannot miss a line here. There is something going on here, and I don't know exactly what it is. Guess it is another stroke that, well, it is like a shaky line, right? It got in there. It is what it is. We have to capture every detail. Every detail must be preserved because we have to keep Slinky's Slinky's aura in there. Slinky's power. Have to capture all of it. So it needs to be precise. Everything needs to be there. Slinky's greatness needs to be there. Noise. And this probably I can bridge here. Cut the middle. Yes, extreme blending here. All right, let's proceed with caution. I need to make that legal. Okay, we're back to legality. Sure. How many days of holiday do you have over there, Neutra? For Christmas. For Christmas. Until what? 8th of January, for example. Over here is very typical, at least wait until the 6th. The 6th of January, where the kids have their presents in Spain usually. We don't do the 25th. Well, traditionally, we did the 6th of January, which actually is kinda meh, because you didn't have that much time to play with the toys, if you want me to be honest. I don't mind. Our tradition is okay, I like it, but the day is a bit. The 25th is better to be able to have time to play with toys, sadly. But it was great. I had a lot of fun as a kid. Sha sha. Sha. Let's see. To try to avoid knife in there, but precision blending here. Let's see, how can we do this curve? Probably need to subdivide here, or maybe not. That could be it. Let's see. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe that was not the right choice there. Come here. That could work. Nice. I hope we managed to capture Slinky's greatness in there. Beautiful. We can texture that or model. Let's see. There's a little bit of volume. Extrude. We need the middle in there, a loop to round it a bit. Here too. Same here, all the way. Nice. The magic of the legality, of a legal extrusion. Loops that work, basically. Well, an extrusion will always work, right? Still nice though. Beautiful. Okay, we have 1 hour more for the slink. For the slinker. And the hat's probably gonna be 3D. It deserves a 3D hat. Because now, you know. Let's see how can we start with that. Complicated, complicated. Let me adapt the reference. Shall I do it? Let's see. You are not separate. My bad. So L, P selection. Okay. Possibly easier to do it 2D, but origin to geometry. Okay. But we can try with a 3D hat tool, right? With this face at the top, needs you can do extrusion cancel, but it's basically an inset, right? I think it is basically the same, right? You can extrude up. We need to modify the slope here. Extrude up again. And another time, and you resize this one on the X. You move it over there. Have to make it match there. It's kinda something like that. Need to snap the proportions there and do the sides, of course. Of course. So I only have to move this edge here. Well, this unextruded is something similar. Yeah. kinda shorter. We can make it rounder, maybe. Okay, show. Okay, here it gets tricky. Trying to resist using a plane. It's probably the easiest way to go about it. Yeah, let me use a plane and I will try to combine it later so that the shape is kind of 3D there, like this, but with the proper shape. Okay, I can separate that and hide it to use this as a guide later. Let me see. Object, separate that, hide that, and work from here. It's gonna be easier. Just with the plane. Let's fully separate it. Delete that face. Now we are free. The only problem about the loop tools tool is that gets selected forever. When you select it, you have to press escape to leave the tool. And that's a tad annoying, a little annoying. But well, Blender quirks, I guess. Very fine. Very fun. Because it is free, you cannot complain. And if it bothers you a lot, you can mod it. You can make an add-on. Let's see. Well, let's use the knife, because the knife, when you press K, goes away and you only get one use, right? The knife, the normal one, also stays, I think. But if you only press K, you get only one use. That is a double-edged sword too. Because sometimes you want to keep going. I guess it's the same with the loop tools tool, right? Sometimes it's convenient that it stays. Other times it is not. It is what it is. Okay. Nice. Shall we do magical cloth for the hair? We can. Or we can do a little bone that wiggles, maybe, and record it in a normal animation. Or add magical cloth, like pros. Nice. We have the shape. Now I have to merge it there. Okay, with a little loop here across, I can pay for our sins. Yep. Quits, how are you doing? Hey. How are you doing? How was your day? Sorry, today was kind of an ultra late stream. It's gonna be a short one too, because tomorrow I need to wake up at a decent person's hour, right? To go get my meds from the hospital. Hey. How are you doing over there? Hey, look at that. Yuki's here. I don't know what's that emote, but welcome back, Yuki. Just got all night tasks done. Now you can chill a bit before bed. Hey, thank you for coming and say hi on your free time, Quits. Really appreciate it. Look at that. Yuki is excited to be playing picking just a bit. Half an hour and we start picking. Pick, pick, and while Yuki appeared. Look at that. Are all these objects you're modeling? Which ones exactly? The night vision goggles? Yes, I have modeled them. The Christmas hats? Yes, and they wiggle. And this is a character for a viewer. That's that's his profile picture, and he asked me to model a Slinky, and I'm doing so. I'm following a tutorial, and I made the Slinky animate actually, so the Slinky moves there. So I'm gonna add an idle animation there. I don't know if I'm gonna fully rig it, but maybe. Well, I'm gonna do those little hands, a blink maybe. There is not much more to animate here. Oh, Slinky, yes, Slinky. Slinky. The great Slinky. Gonna merge the hat there. I hope I'm able to capture all his greatness in there. Sha. Sha. Was streaming today. Was streaming a few hours before me. Is the Neutra? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Neutra is playing today. But don't call them that because I don't know his preferences. I don't know his preferences. It's green person, yeah. Yeah, it's green. Time for 15 minutes of pain. Of pain? What happened? What are you gonna do? Leg massage over there? Is it that painful? Yes, it is I, the green person. Yoki. Don't be assuming. For Yuki, everybody is. Everybody is a gamer. You can say gamer, but let me see. Money, yeah. What's your gender? Yeah, it's money. It is money, indeed. It is very painful, but it does good. I'm glad it's able to, how do you call it, when it relaxes your muscles, right? It's decompressing those cramped fibers in there on your muscles. So that's painful, yeah. Even when when a person gives you a massage and they want to break those knots of muscle there, those compressed kernels of muscles there, it hurts. Yeah, but in my case it hurts and it tickles, so I cannot take a massage. I can do massages, but I cannot take them. Let me see. Sorry, don't know how to speak to people. It is okay, Yuki. It is okay. I become better at peak. Fear me slightly above average skills. Neutrayolo, as far as I know, has beaten Ascent 1. Yuki has beaten everything, right? Ascent 7 even. If we find a book of bones, I am willing to take the plunge for Yuki, for your last achievement. Yuki is missing the achievement of of resurrecting a friend with unholy means. I don't know, something esoteric knowledge or something. I don't remember the name. It is fine, you can do. Yeah, I am willing to do that. It is fine. You revive as a person, not as a skelly boy. even, so it is fine. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. So yeah, let's open those kind of chests if we find them, right? Yep. Gonna do for the I'm gonna do a banana for the hair, maybe. Probably won't fit the thing that well. Can do a hair banana. Hair banana, to be honest, well, I can do it with a cylinder, I guess, or with the curves, but I don't wanna do the curve setup, so I guess we can do it with this. Yep. Let me see. Does one need to use it on a skeleton? On a skeleton, you need to fully die, I think. You need to use it on my bones and I revive. Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah, it has to be because it is the book of bones. It turns people into bones and bones into people. So I need to become bones. So basically I will resurrect like with the statue, but on my actual corpse there. Yeah, no problem. I think they removed Iron Man's hair, right? Oh no, with the new update. Even if you unlocked it, such. I really love the hair. I like Mousy. It was the only proper hair, right, in the game. It was the only. Well, we know they were able to put her in the game, so might make a comeback. Iron Mouse said she wanted in the game, so, or that's what I heard. So maybe, right? It's probably like the developers think the bold aesthetic, it is kind of iconic from Off-Peak, right? I don't blame them, it's kind of cool, but having the option would be legal. Let me see. You blame them. And there has been a Christmas update, right? I think I've seen it on a short this morning. So everything should be Christmas themed. I think there is nothing too crazy going on. But yeah, it is Christmas themed. I hope I remember how to update my game. I think I do, but you never know. You never know. Origin to geometry. Sha. Let me see. I'm gonna go get water. Nice. You want clean face? Clean face? Water is good. Water is good. Go grab your water. Maro borrowed energy yesterday from today because he had a monster. And now the poor guy is kinda there. He's surviving. I feel you. Because I've been there too. Never with a monster, but I know the effect when the coffee wears off, or where you when you take too much coffee the day before. You borrow happiness from the next day. So it is what it is. You usually have a bit too high sugar, you think? Which is the reason for you never being hungry. Oh, whenever you eat something sweet, has too much sugar, and you get, oh really? So you drink, so, but you mean it like on a diabetic sense? Like, do you take insulin, or it hasn't been that bad, for example? I know coffee can make you not feel that much hunger, because I experienced that myself. If I take my regular dose of coffee, it doesn't have to be that much coffee, but yeah, I have to remind myself, like, where it's time to eat. So I schedule it. It's like, yeah, I have to eat 3 times a day. Yeah, maybe another loop there, so it suffers a bit less. Let me see. Your grandpa had diabetes, so I do have a genetic predisposition. Alright, but you don't have it. Nice. I am glad that you don't. My grandma used to have it, like, but when she got older, right? She didn't have it by default. So I don't know. But no, I am in my family. I don't think it is. I don't know. Like in my case, sorry, I don't think it is related to that. It is just because of the coffee, I think. Yeah, I hope at least. Okay, nice. We can do those beautiful hands. Let me go. We can do curve to tube, or we can straighten up those cylinders. Let me see. Anyway, yeah, go get water. Bottle of water. That's good. Serious here, modeling. Hardcore stuff here. Let me do cylinder, I guess. What I do, I'm gonna do a curve. And curve to tube. I don't know if it's able to solve this legally though. Maybe it's not. Let me see how it does, right? Let's experiment here. Curve is gonna be a path possibly, right? Or yeah, I want it, or I'm gonna do a vector basically, because I want no handles in there. Please and thank you. All B vector GC GX. Okay. All right. Can we just curve to tube? Will you be able to take that and make a legal mesh? I'm not very sure about that, but we're gonna try. Yeah, here in the middle, you don't know what to do. I don't blame you, to be honest. But let's see if we can help Blender figure it out. Oh, what is this illegality? Let me see. By trying to drink water, I mean that I can either drink 4 liters at once or none at all. Well, if you need to take a toilet break during our expedition, feel free to do so. You're gonna be drinking 4 liters, gonna get serious. It's gonna get serious in there. I don't really know what happened here. The shape is kinda there, but I get it. Maybe not. I thought, like, when I was there, I came back extruding, but I don't think so. I grabbed this point and extruded again. It's trying to do that here too, right? It's trying to do illegal stuff. Yeah. What happened there? Nice. Yeah, it's illegal if you ask me. Well, let me try to convert it to a mesh and try to fix the illegalities. Probably easier to do it with cylinders, to be honest. Gonna be harder to fix. I can already feel like it's gonna be like that. I can bridge that like that. Well, that's illegal. If you wanna be a good boy, you extrude from there. You cancel that and you merge at center. That's the legal way to do it. Here, this is gonna be messy on the inside, right? Yes. Please, can you, yeah, snap there to the front. Delete all those illegal faces. Nice. I don't know if that's connected anymore. Kinda. So I have something illegal here. That's nice. Thank you, Blender. That's nice too. Is that double or something? No, this part is very illegal. This connection is illegal. I can tell. Okay, I'm willing to keep you. Delete this other boy. Let me grow from there because maybe all of that is actually illegal geometry. And the last part might be okay, the one we want to keep, right? Let's see, are you connected? You are. Here we want to keep this one. We hide it. We delete these boys. Okay. Was that only a bunch of edges or? Well, we can select all this rim. Extrude, cancel, resize, well, or merge at center directly. Okay, I don't know if you are connected. Understandable. Have a nice day. By distance, with unselected, like that. Start checking the legality here. Nice. Nice. We're only missing the central connection there. I was gonna be paying anyway. I have to connect that cross like that basically, or keep it like that. Or keep it like that and rig it that way. Could be legal. Could be legal. Okay, let's save and get ready to pick. Okay. Nice. Slinky progress. Modeling on top of the picture there. Otherwise we can, when we are done, we can resize everything and put it in place. Have it wiggle a bit there. Nice. Okay. Let me get my controller. Scene, controller. Sure. Let's go. Nice. Controller, the real one too. I think you cannot, in the base game, you cannot remap your controllers, right? My only problem with pick controllers is that to be able to run, you have to press down the joystick. And it's easy to mess up. At least for me. Kinda clumsy, and sometimes I hit it without knowing and spend stamina like a dummy. With a keyboard, this is it's more difficult to mess that up. TBH. Alright. Nice. Close the blendies. Okay. Change C.